Missed with a breaking ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Johnson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Gunn at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hager is there. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Gunn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot.
Digging in once again, George Gunn. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in to try it again, Richie Johnson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Johnson.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left.
Third baseman, number 24.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gunn is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Gunn. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Spin throw, and the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Striding in once again, George Gunn. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Jeremy Valencia. And then he and his fellow top. The order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 2-0 finish today. Miguel Cedeno gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Gene Walker hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 2 runs on 12 hits.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Paul Jefferson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping up now, George Gunn. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Clark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gunn. 2 gone. Settling in now, George Gunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, George Gunn.
Fielder, number 9, George Gunn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Curve lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Cal Romero.
Catcher, Cal Romero.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gunn is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Altoona's out in front, 2-1. Ready once again, George Gunn. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Altoona used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Paul Jefferson with his fourth win this season. Julian Guerrero is settled with a loss after giving up only. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Grant Talley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Left fielder, George Gunn.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Johnson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Digging in, Kent Iswaldo is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chris Rosado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Rosado.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's sinking.
At the plate, George Gunn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Gunn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hudson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 1 inning in the books here. The Curve lead it 7-0. Into the box now, Cal Romero. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gunn is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Thomas Wells. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Almanzar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
So coming to the plate, George Gunn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Cal Romero. He singled his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gunn will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Altuna's out in front, 7-4. Digging in, George Gunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
First baseman, number 12.
In now, Richie Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Curve lead it 7-4. Standing in, George Gunn. And they're runners at the corners now.
George Gunn.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Isaacs is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So striding in, Billy Clark. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gunn moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Altoona Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Grant Talley earned his 5th win of the year. Pablo Sierra was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Gene Walker records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on... Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dane Saltzman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, George Gunn.
The left fielder, number 9, George Gunn.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dig yourself.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Irvin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mike Irvin.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Burgos brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Clark. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Belted high in the air out to left. Gunn going back on it to the track. Gone!
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show.
Digging in and looking for more, George Gunn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team away.
A shot down the first baseline. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Burgos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Altuna's out in front, 2-1. So striding forward now, Thomas Wells. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one.
Now in the box, Elijah Cavazos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gunn is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team enough.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Billy Clark. And their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gunn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game. Standing in, George Gunn is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Burgos is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Thomas Wells. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now at the plate, Elijah Cavazos earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gunn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rubber Ducks lead it 11-4.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Rubber Ducks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ryan Merritt gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.